Well, hey, everyone. I'm just checking, make sure that, the audio is coming through. What's going on, everyone? Good morning. Welcome to the Blue Gamer Bluecast Morning Show. It is Wednesday, February 4th, and it's my wife's birthday. So, already did all the stuff. Got that out of the way. I got her a Labubu, by the way. Yeah, I feel cool. I got it at normal price. I didn't really have to. I wasn't even necessarily looking for that. I came across one at retail price. I'm like, oh, I know she would find this fun. So that was one little thing. But anyway, yeah, I think uh yeah, it'll be a good day. It'll be a good day. Anyway, yeah, I was just thinking we still gotta work. It's not like we took the day off or anything, but you know how it is when you're an adult. But anyway, yeah, I haven't been playing that many games. I guess I'll just like go to the screen share to show. Yeah, the last time I played was on the second, so I didn't play anything yesterday at all. I got off work. I think it was just busy with stuff for the rest of the day. Worked on a video on Gundam Explained. What did I do? I felt, oh, you know what? I did do something gaming related. Okay, you guys might find this neat. Okay, so this is gaming and Gundam related, and I think I need to kind of fix it a little bit. But I found a Gundam sort of like white base skin for my ROG Ally, and it's actually a really good quality skin that was really easy to put on. And like when you look at it, it looks great and it feels great. But then when you look really close, I could see where it's like, oh, that it's like a little bubble that didn't line up correctly, or I don't know. This was it just happened to be on sale, really cheap. I just came across it. I'm like, hey, why not? This took way too long. Look, I think if you have time, I mean, look, you can have time for anything. I think in retrospect, I don't have time for this. This probably takes an hour or more to put on because you have to do a lot of setup. There's a lot of different things you got to do, but when you get it on, it looks good. And it's like Pop Skins is the name of the brand, and they have some other ones out there. So yeah, if you don't mind taking your time, I mean, I mean, look at this. This looks really cool. So, and I guess that took that took a lot of time yesterday. Another thing, and I didn't get to it. This is something actually gaming related yesterday that happened. Let me I actually hold on. Let me turn off my heater. It is now at that point where it is warming up. But check this out. Ultronomus, longtime supporter or fan of the channel, knows about this one. This is Another Century. Another Century's episode R. So basically, this is From Software. Yeah, the Souls from Software making these like kind of Gundam games, because like as far as I know, I don't recognize any of these mobile suits. Okay, actually, it looks like there's a Zeta Gundam on the back here. The front looks like, okay, there's a crossbone on here. It looks like it's mecha from different things. Anyway, this looks super awesome. I can't wait. And it's funny because I haven't played it much, but I got that Super Robot Wars, but Gundam Versus game on PS3. I've been playing that. I need to get this HDMI, HDCP stripper. I have one tucked away somewhere. This is so I can get my PS3 hooked up to my computer. That way I can record, play some games. But yeah, so I've got that one, and then now this one, which I can't wait to play. I really can't. Let's see. Does it say when it came out? Let's actually look that up because I don't know too many details of the game. Okay. Let me switch to the screen share real quick. So, Another Century's episode R is a 2010 third-person shooter. Bandai Namco. Developer From Software through Bandai Namco. And so it's interesting because it's like you would think, oh, From Software, because Armored Core is the best to work on Gundam, but not really. I mean, they made these games which could be fun. I can't wait to play. But then even the Unicorn, which, man, I need to play through that. Even that, I couldn't stick with. I don't know why. Could be because it's not translated. Anyway, known for Armored Core and Dark Souls, they intended for Another Century's episode 3. So this is like a fourth game? Look at that. Look at how many there are. So I guess this is the only one on PS3. Interesting. Well, I'll be playing that and giving some information. Um, Origami Kusanagi. Nice. If there was a Gundam themed PS5 skin wrap, I would definitely consider getting it. Yeah, I agree with that. Only because like I like that look. I don't know. There's something with those colors. Did you hear that the PS3 is losing support for Netflix because people are using it to be the same? Oh, I wonder if that's the case. Although it's so easy to do anyway. I mean, I could just do that on my browser. On Brave, you could just turn off. I forget what it's called, and that's how I would do my recordings for my videos. But that's interesting. Okay, so we nothing to report on that I've been playing. So we'll jump into news. First of all, Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase set for February 5th. That's tomorrow. Again, is Monolith Soft a partner or not? I consider them not. I consider them part of Nintendo, but we'll see. Although, related to that, and let me, where is that news? There's so much news around this stuff. Okay. Someone I don't know, Caitlin Thorburn, updates something I don't know, Spotlight page, but something I can understand to say she worked on Xenoblade for 2026. So that means there is something Xenoblade related coming out for 2026. This is a screenshot of 2. And rumor is it's Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is getting some sort of either definitive edition or patch for Switch 2. Or maybe all of the games are getting an update. Anyway, that's kind of why I've slowed down on playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2, just because there could be this update coming around the corner. So I'm going to wait for that. Anyway, I think that's really all. That's really all we have on that. I mean, people don't really get what this would mean. There's another Discord. I was reading their thoughts on it, but there's something there. Okay, Carmageddon Rogue Shift. I think it drops the 6th. Okay. Because there was already some reviews out. 4 to 5, 4 to 5. There's some 5 out of 10s down here. So at a price tag of $39.99, Rogue Shift is reasonably priced for what it offers, which is a fun, repeatable experience with great graphics. If you're looking for and then the last one, Carmageddon Rogue Shift tries to take the popular vehicle combat formula and bring it to a different genre. At times it works. It can be unfortunately frustrating driving controls, response issues, lackluster AI, and repetitive race types of boss fights hold this game back in ways that will disappoint longtime fans. I think that is the least. Like, I know of Carmageddon. I've played it. It's not like I'm a longtime fan. I think that game we're all looking for something a little different now anyway. So to say that it'll disappoint longtime fans is probably not the direction you'd want your review to go. Okay, I'm interested in checking this out. I really am. Again, I'm not a big fan of Carmageddon, but I'm also not a fan of roguelikes. But racing games using that mechanic, I think, is the way to go. I've been playing some racing games recently that have a roguelike mechanic, but it's really like, I'm just either winning or losing the race and able to move on, right? But because of the roguelike mechanic, it does add some more things to unlock and to use. And so I feel like, it's not that they're just popping an old game into a new genre. You're taking advantage of the mechanics of that genre to really bring life into. I mean, it would be the same thing as like an RTS, right? I think RTSs aren't as popular as they used to be. So they still sometimes come out, but it's usually not a big deal unless it's competitive or whatever. But even an RTS can use the roguelike scenario perfectly, depending on how you complete a map, a mission. The next one, you could have some things left over, or you could lose some units and buildings. So, I think there's room for that. Okay. Nintendo Switch is the second best-selling game console ever, behind only the PS2. And, for the record, while it doesn't matter, this can kind of give you context in how I report on things. With the PS2, I consider it success due to the DVD, not necessarily. And this is, again, a through line with Sony the whole time. Sony is getting into gaming just to, they're trying to figure out what's the way to get into the household. And while they've done amazing things for gaming, they've also done crappy things. One and this is what then Xbox did later. By PS2 making the DVD thing a big deal, people were going out buying it just for that. And it kind of skewed the idea of what the video game industry is. That's one thing. That's one thing. And so it makes it seem like other platforms would just fail easily, like a Dreamcast, or Xbox or Nintendo, like with the Wii U. We'll get to that in here in a second. So and I think, again, it kind of goes back. I even think with the games Sony comes out with, like Ghost of Yotei, I can't wait to play that. Looks incredible, probably is incredible. They're good at that. But unfortunately, it just becomes a thing where then people use those patterns to dictate how the industry sort of works. And that's what causes the wrong types of games to come out, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, that's funny that this really got me to kind of go off tangent on there. But I think it's Nintendo deserves their spots for their consoles because they are video game console first. There's no DVD drive in a Nintendo console. Nintendo doesn't need the DVD aspect to sell. They don't need anything other than the gaming to sell their console. Okay, Chain Staff launches April 8th. Never heard of it, just saw Chain Staff in the artwork. My thought is Chain Staff. Is this like a staff-based melee combat game that you use a staff? No, it's a side-scrolling action platformer. Okay, let's look on Steam. And there's a demo. Let's see what this looks like. Digging it. Okay, is that installing? Who knows if that's even really the music in the game? Oh, Mommy's Best Games. I know this developer. Okay, this should be... Yeah, Shoot One Up. I don't know if you guys have ever played Shoot One Up. I played that a ton. Okay. On Xbox, though. Let's see if I can type that in. Shoot One Up. Yeah, there we go, but not much. Last time I played was 2013. Windows Phone. Interesting. Because I know I played it on... Maybe it's another console that's not getting that data. I don't know. It's been a while. But where was that? Okay, so yeah, Chain Staff. I'm going to add... I'm going to play it here in a second. The demo downloaded pretty quick. So I guess I should get the controller ready. Okay, Nintendo Switch 2, which has been out 7 months, has outsold 4-year total of Wii U. Think of how crazy that is. The Switch 2 has been out 7 months, and it has sold more units than the Wii U did in 4 years. Insane. Insane, because here's the thing. The Wii U was awesome. I got one. I liked what it was doing. Yeah, there wasn't that many games, and then sometimes they relied too much on the gamepad, like with Star Fox. Loved that game. Got to the end, it didn't beat it, and I needed to. I think something happened. I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to. Anyway, they got to remake that. But I liked it. For instance, when Bayonetta 2 came out, I remember that was a time the kids were younger. Oh yeah, like super young. And I remember this was the first time I kind of experienced like undocking the Wii U, being down in the kitchen. I remember getting them food and then just sitting at the table while they were eating. And I was like, oh, I get a chance to play a little bit of Bayonetta 2. I was like, wow, it's interesting that we're doing this. So the idea of taking the game around the house has always been a big deal. So yeah. And yeah, the Switch 2 using the cloud, it's like what the Portal does now with the cloud streaming from the console, or Xbox does now. Nintendo is already doing it. Nintendo has already been doing the streaming. So the console streaming. So I could see a future where Nintendo can totally leverage that. Maybe, I don't know, but that's just interesting. The Switch 2 is for real. We're gonna see some crazy third-party Switch 2 games, I think. Okay, we've heard some rumors recently about the Division Definitive Edition, but it is real and it's not what we thought it was. I guess it's like just a new edition on the Microsoft Store where it's everything together. Let's see. Wait, so Division 2 got a for the consoles probably. Yeah. Okay. I like the Division, and again, I'll type it in. I think I do this all the time. It's like one of those games I really like, and I never talk about it until it's brought up. I loaded it up June 2025, and I probably even said that a couple days ago when I did this. Yeah, really love the combat. That's why I like Star Wars Outlaws. Okay, what's next? We looked at that. AMD mentions next-gen Xbox console, says it's progressing well to release in 2027. From a product standpoint, Valve is on track to begin shipping its AMD-powered Steam Machine early this year, and development of Microsoft's next-gen Xbox featuring an AMD semi-custom SoC is progressing well to support a launch in 2027. That's awesome. We get this year to, I don't know, catch up on our backlog, and then we got some new consoles coming out soon. Enjoyable. And here's the thing, though, with these new consoles coming out, there could be a degree of, like, they're not going to be necessary to buy. They're going to be there for people wanting to get a console or wanting to get into a game or a certain game. I think if you already have a PC or one of these consoles, I feel like they're not targeting, not only are they not targeting super high-end stuff, but I think a lot we're going to see just through AI and other initiatives, games are just going to be more dynamic and can run across things. I don't know. I feel like that's the direction. I mean, look at how everything's being consolidated into handhelds. Okay, on the Nintendo Switch Online, they've got 2 Game Boy games, Balloon Kid and Yoshi. Balloon Kid looks so familiar. I just don't remember playing it, so it's possible I just saw it in the magazines. But Yoshi, that was, yeah, exactly what I remember. I was thinking this was going to be a side-scrolling action game, and it was just a puzzle game, and I'm like, what the? Yeah, the balloon. Yeah, like I don't remember this, but for some reason the physics of seeing the balloon launch, I recognize. I had a lot of time with the Game Boy when I was younger, so there's so many games I probably don't remember that I was playing, and a lot of times too, I just have a few games, but that's all I had. Between me and my sister, and we had a Genesis, whatever, but and Super Nintendo. But I just mean in terms of like, you only had a couple games on the system. Those are just the games you're playing all the time. Was it Faceball 9000, whatever that one was called? Is that called that? Because did I just make that up? No, Faceball 2000. There we go. Faceball 2000. Although they're using black and white, and it would have been green. So they're using an emulator, but it was like a first-person shooter on the Game Boy. It was crazy. And then Ren and Stimpy. There's a Ren and Stimpy game, the Ninja Turtles game. Yeah, that was a good time. Okay, yeah, this had to do with that Xenoblade Chronicles actor. I was actually just researching to make sure it's accurate. So yeah. Okay, well, since we got some time and we got this Chain Staff demo, I say we give it a shot. Made with Unity. Okay. To note, this isn't Unreal Engine, right? As we said, Unity, and this is loading very quick. We called them Star Spores. Seeds bearing terrible fruit. Where they landed, mutation followed. Even the laws of physics were distorted. Oh. Troops were sent in, but they were no match. Nothing we did could stop their spread. I fought as well. And died. But I was brought back to life by something. This creature, it's made me stronger. The higher-ups now call me a super soldier. They want to send me back in. My enhancements may help me stand a chance. To turn the tide, destroy the star spores. And somehow, I think I can. What a unique design. I love how it looks like the hand-drawn stuff. I love it. Okay. Let's do this then. It said start. It didn't say press start. And A worked. Okay, I don't think I need to mess with anything. Let's just jump in. Okay, easy. There's neither normal. Let's try normal. Son, this is Captain Knox. I know things seem pretty bad. What with that alien critter on your head? Well, you're testing better than our strongest boys. When that creature brought you back, it connected to you in ways we don't understand. It and that chain device. We put together a specialized training course to see what you could really do. If this, okay, this is pretty cool, but I just want to get into the game. Okay, so, wow, this feels good. I love the way it looks. Let's see. Sergeant Barlett, this Captain Knox will use really control this alien device. Okay. Jump, aim, shoot, swing, vault, climb. Okay. Yeah, I can jump. Yeah. Oh, so many games I've been playing recently where they tell you to do the down and jump. But I guess you gotta do that. And do I? Oh. Oh, there we go. LT to aim and shoot. Love it. Oh, neat. Is that like anywhere? Oh, wow. Okay, this is a cool. Yep, loving that. That's fun. Try pressing forward and backward while swinging to swing further. I believe you. Alright. Oh, nice. Tight spaces for suburbs open. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. To do that. Yeah. Whoop. Okay. Hold up. Okay, why am I having trouble doing this? Oh, I gotta jump. Oh, interesting. Wait, okay, so if I do that... Okay, I don't have to hold down B, and then I can move around. Oh my god. This is really well done. This is just my bad aiming. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I love that. It's time to practice stabbing things with the chain staff. Nice. Oh, and recall staff. Okay. All right, so use the chain staff. Oh, as a bridge across. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, you hold it down, recall, and then. Oh wait. Wait. Oh wow! Check that out. So you can make your own platforms. Okay, this is pretty neat. Oh. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, I almost did it. Like, Super Meat Boy style of doing little platforming challenges. Chain them all or whatever. Okay, you can... Oh, you could do dual stick. Okay, let me just see. Okay, they have aim shoots, and I could turn that off if I want to, which I might not worry about it. But with B being the staff, it's like I can't run around. I guess they're not expecting... Oh, wait, no. Right trigger is the staff. Oh, here we go. Okay, maybe I like these controls more. It's just that you're also shooting with the stick and not... Let's test this out some more. Oh, messed that up. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Left trigger is jump. Okay, this is gonna throw me off. Although, I mean, because I think this is a good way to use the controls. I just gotta get used to this. Yeah. Left trigger to jump. Oh, no. Wait. Hold. Wait. Hold LB? Okay, hold LB. That's weird. I think because I got the controls all confused, I'm confused. Okay, hold up. Because it's saying to... Oh, okay, I guess... Okay, I guess I see what it's saying. I think, yeah, okay. No, wait, hold down. Oh, man, changing the controls, I just... So confused myself. Okay. I feel like I like left and right trigger for that, but let me go back to this. I can still do aim shoots. Right? But not to aim up and down. That's still this, so that almost doesn't make sense. Okay, so if I was gonna do the old way... Oh wait, no, I wouldn't do that. You can hold the button. Oh, no. Okay, A to jump, and then L to control. No? Okay, that was weird. Let's do that again. Okay. You know what it is? Maybe? I don't know. Let me turn off the aim shoots. There we go. Was that really the issue? Oh, wait, and then I messed this up. Oh, you press L and it does that. I jump to go up. Hold L. I'm gonna get this. Give me a second. And I've got a few minutes anyway. Okay. Hold L to aim. Aim where I want to aim, and it's like right there, right? But it doesn't do it right there, so... there's too many signifiers in this game that I'm trying to find out what is it trying to tell me. Okay. And then I go up here, and then hold L, and then left. There we go. See, now it's working. Okay. So let me think about the controls for a second. Right trigger is doing nothing right now, and I could use that. B is to throw the staff, but if I'm shooting or jumping, it's hard to use it. I'll figure it out. Oh, boy. There we go. That's cool. Oh. Okay, so I am really enjoying this really specific gameplay style. It's taking a standard side-scrolling shooter and with this chain It multi-functions. I just got to figure out what I really want the controls to be. Map? Oh, okay. Different levels. Okay, I got to jump, but let's just see the beginning of this level here real quick. You're telling me to jump and shoot again? Didn't I just go through a tutorial? Okay, love the graphics, love the artwork and everything. Oh. Okay, what are you shooting at? Can I land on this? Cool. Oh, not cool. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay, not what I was trying to do, but... Oh, it went through multiple. Some pretty cool metal going on. Love that design. Have no idea. I just deflated it with the chain. For staff. Oh, I dig this. I'm kind of done right now, so I got to go. But I really do dig what's going on here. So, there's equipment, build weapon, X-ray. Okay. There's probably way more to it. I like that. Chain staff. This was cool. Let's look at it again real quick. Release date, February 14th, 2020. Wait, the demo came out that long ago and I am just now seeing it? Wow. Okay. Okay, the game itself doesn't have a release date yet. Okay, well. That is it for this episode, everyone. Thanks for joining. I'll be back tomorrow on the Gundam Explained morning show, and then Friday back here on Blue Gamer. So everyone have a good one. Until then, be cool.